Poor Charlotte just has no idea what's going on at any given time. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Lucifer. We're at season 3, episode 14, and this one is titled My Brother's Keeper. So I'm guessing we'll get a little bit more inside details on Cain. This dude killed his brother, and he was the first murderer. So yeah, my brother's keeper. Maybe some parallels between Cain, his brother, and then Lucifer, Amenadiel, still trying to help Cain kill himself. I don't know, but we're gonna find out, so let's just get into it.
I said no phone. Sorry, but I turned it off. It's just my sister. The cops are calling you? Your sister's a cop. She works in forensics. Trust me, okay? Just...
Oh!
Put the gun down.
Sorry. Oh, damn. Why is his sister LAPD in his phone?
Take off your shirt.
Just right, Ella.
Yourself. Where's the rest of it? The tattoo on top, the skull and the spears.
Well, my body's constantly healing. I have to reapply the tattoo every few months.
Well, why bother at all?
Because it represents my immortality, my curse. I hate it.
Yes, you hate living forever because you can't see how much fun it is. I'll never understand you.
Your researchers watching the Da Vinci Code.
And the sequels?
No offense, Lucifer, but I don't think this is in your wheelhouse.
You're right. Amenadiel's the brainy one. We should ask him.
It's a good idea. You think he'll help?
Well, we've grown much closer, he and I. I'll convince him.
No, please, don't harm me. Fierce warrior, I surrender.
I'll spare your life this time.
Where's your shirt?
They are.
Sushi shirt!
Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on out there, but I hate it.
Sushi shirt!
Well, my brother came into town yesterday, and I can't get a hold of him. Good talk. See you later. No, wait. It's not like him to just disappear. I'll pay.
Next time, leave with that.
Start with that, yeah.
So, does that mean you'll help me?
No. Does that even sound like something that I would help you do?
Well, it did until you put it like that.
I gave my word, brother. That's not my problem.
Kinda true.
No. No. Thank God. I mean...
Your brother's not dead. Instead, he might be the killer.
Is this where I start telling you what I'm going through? A couple of months ago, I had a near-death experience. I think that I was in hell, reliving the same
I
nightmare.
can't help you.
Excuse me?
You need to leave.
I really am beyond help, aren't I?
No. It's not it. Just find another therapist.
How do you know that he's God's favorite?
That's a long story involving a flaming sword and a space vagina. But the quick version, a book said it, so it must be true.
Space
Anyway, not to
It's a
worry.
good way to describe it, actually.
I found a way to bring him round.
Witnesses, not a lot to go on.
All right, well, you'd be free to have an accomplice. That could be our other suspect. Let's go to the jewelry store, see if we can drum up any new leads now that we know Fareed is involved.
Ah, hello there. We're here to...
We're here to get a ring.
Oh.
You know,
Yes.
I'm confused.
The file said that there was no security footage. All these cameras, they're not new, which means they were here at the time of the robbery, which means this was probably an inside job.
No, I got that part. Flush out the accomplice, etc., etc. No, how do you...
Oh, really? No. No, these still won't do.
Immediately
However,
no.
Why don't I show you what I don't want? This is what he got me for Valentine's Day. I didn't know that my future husband was that cheap.
I am not cheap. That diamond is of the highest quality.
Why rob your own store? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm LAPD.
And I'm not cheap, for the record. But let's cut to the chase, shall we,
We
Tiffany?
got that.
The sooner we prove Miss Lopez's elder brother is a liar and a disappointment, the better.
Would you excuse us for a second? Thank you. No one was supposed to get hurt. We just wanted the insurance money. This was an insurance scam?
Well, I mean, if anyone's cheap, it's her.
She came to see me as a client.
Oh, good, good. She took my advice.
Why would you send her to me?
Because you're the best.
She tried to kill me.
My mother is gone. Charlotte Richards has done nothing to you. She's just an innocent woman who needs help.
Yeah. But still, like, the physical
I
appearance
shouldn't try and kiss you.
is enough to, like,
Hey,
bring
Chloe.
it back.
Whoa! I need to go all kung fu on this innocent door.
Aren't you full of surprises?
Yeah.
Nice job, Ellen.
It's Ella.
Whoa!
Jay?
I've always wondered who your father would assign such an important task. It must have been someone he really trusted. Maybe his favorite son. You marked me, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh!
It was me. Did you help? And see, the good news for me is this can actually hurt you now. You put this mark on me. Now you're going to tell me how to get rid of it.
Estúpido, ¿por qué no me llamas? ¿Por qué no me llamas? I work for the cops, Jay. I couldn't help you. Why did you please be civilized?
Not
I
the
know it looks bad,
chancla.
but you gotta believe me. I didn't kill anyone.
You might not care if you get killed. Are you willing to let an innocent die for pride?
Oh my god, Cain.
Maybe the guy wearing the scarf indoors, no one will miss him.
Enough. Yes, I gave you the mark. But I was only the messenger of Pierce. I have no idea how to remove it.
Actually, I believe you.
So now what?
Well, now I finally get to kick your angelic ass.
Don't make me do this.
You what?
So you said you saw him from the bathroom, right? Jay, from your vantage point inside, it would have been impossible for you to see the killer standing over the body.
Look, I saw what I saw.
Looks like laser engraving equipment.
Yeah, I was in here, cleaning the diamonds. But it was a one-time thing.
Bro!
Jay, stay calm.
Wait, you don't have to do
Miss
this.
Lopez. You still think he's innocent?
I thought you and I, we connected. You really don't care at all about helping me find my brother?
You mean the brother who forged diamonds, pulled a gun on us, probably killed a guy, and who's definitely been lying to you all this time? No, not particularly.
If he was in this room,
Wait, maybe Jay did see the killer.
he would have seen
Not from the
him.
bathroom, but from right here.
It's the guy, the first guy they
I think I
talked
know who
to.
killed Fareed.
Me too.
Reed told me you'd be at this hotel. Right before you killed him.
Oh no, I did not.
I'm not letting you get away with this.
I did not know.
You're Fareed's diamond nerd.
Never mind.
Let's go to the police. I'll tell the truth.
Shoot his leg.
Can I use your phone?
Mm-mm.
Mine's dead.
Oh yeah? That's convenient. No, Jay.
Never held a gun before, have you?
Bro!
You gonna kill me now, too? No.
Accept the punishment that you deserve.
You know nothing of what I deserve. Oh, I know that my father is punishing you because you killed your own brother.
Notice anyone else in here plotted to kill his own brother?
No, that was different.
No, it's only different because you failed.
We are nothing alike.
That's true, man. He wanted Lucifer to
You're
get
right.
shot, right?
A little help?
Get the hell out of here, crazy woman who I don't know.
And leave me with this psycho killer, Jay. Are you nuts? See? Left-handed. I knew you were innocent.
Are you two done?
LAPD knows that you killed Freed Nasir thanks to your on-fleek shoe game.
Look, just leave her out of this.
They always give
Sorry.
so much
Just
details.
in my face.
So funny. He cut me out. That's why I killed him.
I'm sure if any other cop had been working this case, he would have ended up in prison. Or worse. So, well done, detective.
Oh my God, did the world just turn upside down? Did you just admit to being wrong?
I wouldn't quite go that far. But I'm sure if you had a brother, he would be very proud of you.
Thank you.
I was holding you accountable for things you simply didn't do.
I heard you, didn't I, during my lost time?
So if you want to come back for a session, I'd like to try and help. I just have to check one thing. Ow! Excellent.
She must be so freaking confused. Poor Charlotte. Just has no idea what's going on at any given time.
Ah, the slow hand clap. It never gets old, does it?
No. Stop.
Hey, man. You're gonna tell her, aren't you? All right, just let me do it. She should hear from me.
You're not going to tell her anything.
It's gonna break her heart.
And neither am I. Miss Lopez puts a lot of faith in you, and losing that faith would hurt her. And I won't allow that to happen. I'll be watching you, and if you ever disappoint her again, I'll come for you.
Hey, that was his,
I'll come for you. You know, you're just being a good older brother. Trying to protect me because you think I need protecting.
Yes, that's right. Because I am my brother's keeper.
I am grateful. Brother, truly I am. But I don't need protecting. And all I'm saying is that if you continue to meddle and med-a-deal, then you will be in my way.
Well, then, brother,
Yes.
I guess I'll be in your way.
damn. Woof. This was fun. It's always so much fun when Ella is a little bit more implicated in the story. And this one was a good one for her. Like, it was regarding her brother. And he was suspected of a murder. And he wasn't a murderer. Good. But still, he was... I think he's deeper into this whole, like, diamond thing, illegal, changing serial numbers. He said it was a one-time thing, which isn't true. But the way he said it, he was like, well, I'm taking care of my family. I'm doing this because I'm taking care of them. Like, they needed surgery. I needed to bail my brother out of jail and stuff. So, yeah. It wasn't that much about what happened between Cain and his brother, but it was mentioned, of course, because brother bonds, like sister, brother, whatever, siblings, was a big theme this episode. It was basically the whole episode. And I enjoyed that a lot because every dynamic was different, but they kind of all related at the end because it's not always the case, but the way Ella was saying, like, you know how the older sibling is? They're always like the perfect, always trying to look out for everyone, and they're like the righteous sibling, like the mom of the siblings. So the way Lucifer was looking at the situation, because again, like it happens almost every episode, he always like projects on the cases, or then he's gonna see a case and he's gonna immediately like apply it to himself and what's going on in his life, and it always relates, and it's cool because like it's interesting for the story. There's so many layers, and the way he was saying that, like, oh, that's what they want you to think. They want you to think they're perfect, but they're not. But in the end, we saw Amenadiel like completely refusing to step aside and not look out for Lucifer, trying to do the right thing, but it's what he believes to be the right thing. Because it's like I mentioned, when Lucifer kind of bonded with Cain, and maybe this won't end well. Maybe Amenadiel is right. I don't know, because I haven't seen the rest of this season, and we're gonna figure it out. But for now, I completely understand Lucifer's like attraction to like bonding with him and trying to like show his dad that he's trying to ruin his plans, like the plan of having him cursed. So he's just trying to like, fuck you, dad, you know? And he found this in Cain because they both like been screwed over. And I said that, I think last episode, or maybe the one before, I'm not too sure, but I mentioned it, that like he can relate to Cain in a way that he can't relate to Amenadiel, because in a way Amenadiel kind of refuses to see the wrong that's been done to Lucifer, and I feel like he won't see things from Lucifer's point of view and accept, or at least validate, the way he feels. Maybe he can be like, okay, yeah, I understand what happened, it's super shitty, I get why you would want to do that, but could you consider something else? Instead, he's just like, no, that's not the right thing, you shouldn't do that, I'm not gonna let you. So it's just like, I feel Lucifer's not being heard by Amenadiel, and that can hurt. So he's trying to find this, he's having this bond with Cain instead. So Amenadiel was the one who cursed Cain, and he said he was just a messenger. He has no idea how to like undo it. And the thing I said about Ella being like the key to it is because I feel like Ella's so pure, and she has such like a faith in people in general. Like she's always gonna believe the best of people. She's never gonna talk negatively about someone unless like she, you know, when she met Charlotte, like Charlotte Richards, the real Charlotte, like when the mother left the body, she said that like there's a darkness inside of you. So I feel like she's able to, like she's good at sizing up people, and I don't know, I feel like she could be the key, and that would be really interesting because she's, like I said, she's everything that Cain isn't, and maybe she's the one that's gonna make him vulnerable. If he finally decides to like, I don't know, open up to her, talk to her about like what's going on in his life, how he feels, because she's the most understanding person, and she's gonna dig deeper, and maybe she'll get to like reach a part of him that he didn't know was there, and that's gonna be the key of like, oh, I'm vulnerable. I could really see that, because at first he thought that Chloe would make him vulnerable because she made Lucifer vulnerable. But what if it's someone else entirely, but it's still like someone making you vulnerable? I think that would be really interesting. The last thing I want to mention is Lucifer's, the eyes. Because I was trying to remember because I got excited, but then I was like, wait, was it back already? Like, did he get his devil face back? And I'm just scrolling through the last, like the episodes of season 3, because I just edited episode 1 of season 3, and he tried to show Chloe his face, and he was like, he's struggling. So I only remembered that he lost it, but never that he gained it back. And then I got to the episode of, you know, the like, not the what if episode, but I always call them like that when it's like not an episode, but it was in the past, and he scared Linda's ex-husband, but that was in the past. So he still hasn't like officially regained his face, but he had like his eye glowed for like a second. And I think it still has to do with like the way he, I don't know, he feels in the moment, because at that time he really cares about Ella, and he meant what he said. He was like, if you ever disappoint her again, I'm gonna come for you. Like his eyes, devil eyes, came back for a second. And also in episode 1, when he says, I define who I am, me, not him, not anyone else, and his wings came out. So I think he really is the master of himself. You know, the way he feels about himself, the way he feels about others is gonna bring out different parts of him. So I think that's interesting. I like that. I don't think he noticed though. I don't think he noticed that his face, his eyes. We'll see where that goes, but that was so good. That was season 3, episode 14, My Brother's Keeper. I'll see you guys for the next one, and thank you so much for watching.